Recovery cycles. There is a rhythm hidden inside every living thing, expansion and contraction effort, and recovery. Growth and rest. But somewhere along the way, humanity began to worship only one half of the cycle. We celebrate the grind, the early mornings, the sleepless nights, the relentless pursuit. We call exhaustion discipline, we call burnout ambition, and we forget something the human body has always known. Nothing can grow forever without recovering. Muscle does not become stronger while it is being torn apart. It becomes stronger during repair. A forest does not remain green forever. It goes through seasons. A heart does not beat by staying permanently contracted. It survives through rhythm, beat, release, and yet many people live as if they are supposed to be permanently switched on, always producing, always responding, always chasing, always proving, until one day, the mind begins to slow down, the body begins to resist, the motivation disappears, and the person starts asking, what's wrong with me? Maybe nothing is wrong with you. Maybe your system is asking for the part of the cycle you have been ignoring. Recovery. Recovery is not laziness, it is not weakness, it is not the opposite of ambition. Recovery is the biological process that allows ambition to continue, but recovery is more than simply sleeping. There are different kinds of recovery. Physical recovery, when the body repairs itself. Mental recovery, when the brain finally escapes constant stimulation. Emotional recovery, when you stop pretending that you are unaffected by everything you have survived. An existential recovery, when you step away from the noise long enough to remember who you are, without the pressure to perform. Because sometimes you are not tired from doing too much. Sometimes you are tired from carrying too much, too many expectations, too many unanswered questions, too many versions of yourself trying to survive at the same time. And the modern world has made recovery difficult. The moment you feel bored, you reach for your phone. The moment you feel uncomfortable, you seek distraction. The moment you stop moving, you feel guilty. But silence is not always emptiness. Sometimes, silence is where the nervous system finally begins to repair. Your life is not meant to be one continuous sprint. It is a series of cycles. You push, you pause, you learn, you integrate, you fall, you recover, you rise again. The problem is not that you have limits. The problem is that you were taught to feel ashamed of them. But limits are not always walls. Sometimes they are signals. A signal that your body needs rest. A signal that your mind needs space. A signal that your emotions need to be processed instead of buried. And when you listen early, recovery becomes restoration. When you ignore the signals, recovery becomes repair. So perhaps the goal is not to become someone who never gets tired. Perhaps the goal is to become someone who understands their own cycles, when to push, when to pause, when to fight, when to let go, when to create, and when to simply exist. Because even the strongest systems require recovery. The ocean has tides, the earth has seasons, the heart has pauses, and you are not a machine designed for endless output. You are a living system, and living systems move in cycles. So if you are in a season of recovery right now, do not mistake it for failure. You may not be falling behind. You may be rebuilding the strength required for your next chapter. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stop, breathe, repair, and return. Not as the person you were before the exhaustion, but as someone who finally understands the rhythm of becoming. This is the human code of recovery. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.